The 2025 Gold Coast Magic Millions sale is right around the corner, and today we're going to look at some of the horses to follow from the sale. We've done this traditionally over the years, so let's do it again this year. It's going to be a similar format to last year, looking at some 2-year-old colt and filly sprinting types, as well as some 3-year-old colt and filly staying types. So it should be, pretty fun. It's not really a horses to follow video where there's like Group 1 winning mums in there and lots of gun sires. It's not like one of those follow these horses that cost $1 million. It's the ones that I've picked out purely off passion. I'm not a professional, as I said last year as well. Not a professional, just passion. That's how, I'm doing it. So let's get on with the previewed lots. Starting with the 2-year-old colt sprinting types, lot 415 is a Street Boss colt out of the Dam Fox Pack. This is from Segenho Stud in Aberdeen, New South Wales. Now, Fox Pack, the mum, hasn't had any runners yet. First foal's an unraced 3-year-old, so that one's taken a bit of time to get to the races, but I think this one can get to the races. Looks like a precocious early runner. Got a 45-degree sloping pastern, which I like. A big shoulder. It just looks like a kind horse, judging off its head in its Yearling photo. So I think this horse can get up and going early. Is slightly lean and skinny, but it could go for a bit of value, this one. Lot 545 is a colt by Wooden Bassett out of the Dam Jip Jip Rock. This one is presented by Sledmere Stud. Jip Jip Rock has also had no runners yet. As a horse itself, it got out to the 1500 meter trips, and Wooden Bassett can also get over a little bit of ground, so it could develop into a 3-year-old staying type in time. But I put this one in the 2-year-old sprinting types just because, look at its Yearling photo, I think it can get up and running early. It's got a nice big shoulder. I'm going to put out a video next week on what to look for in a Yearling, especially a horse like a 2-year-old colt type. Big shoulder, which is really good if you're looking for an early up and runner type of horse. It's got a nice sloping pastern, straight knee. It just looks very correct, and I'm interested to see who picks it up and if it can get up and going as early as what I think it will. Lot 650 is a colt by Snitzel out of the Dam Meadowvina, presented by Vinery Stud. The mum Meadowvina has had one foal to race for one winner. Its name is Specialty, if anyone's heard of it. Good on you. The mum's a half-sister to a horse called Brave Mead and Emilius, who both showed some pretty good potential, so the pedigree's there. The mum itself was a sprinter. Snitzel was a sprinter. I was really taken by this Yearling's hind quarter. Just looks like a horse that's going to get up and going early. Sloping pastern at 45 degrees, which I like. Slightly straight in behind, which is my only query with this horse, but it just looks pretty good to me. So those were the 3 2-year-old colt staying types that I'm interested to keep an eye on. Lot 415, Street Boss by Fox Pack. Lot 545, Wooden Bassett by Jip Jip Rock. And Lot 650, Snitzel out of Meadowvina. Let's get on with the 2-year-old fillies. Kicking things off with Lot 127, a capitalist filly out of the handy race mare Adelong. This is Adelong's first foal, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes. If you don't remember, Adelong is a racehorse. It had 8 wins, including one at listed level, so it was a handy race mare. A mare that sort of developed over time, so maybe this horse might not get up and running as a 2-year-old judging off its pedigree, but judging off its looks, I think it will be. Big shoulder, correct sloping pastern, just an attractive head, and it just looks like an attractive horse. It's got a nice chestnut colour. I know I'm not supposed to get carried away with colours, but it just looks like a nice horse. And I mean, I've looked at plenty of horses trying to analyse them over this sale and past sales, and this one catches my eye as a classy horse. Has the length to get over further in time. Hopefully can get up and running early as a 2-year-old. And lot 536, another capitalist filly out of the Dam J-Lo. J-Lo's had one foal to race. The horse hasn't won, but it's been placed in Hong Kong, and to place at Hong Kong level is pretty good. You're a pretty good horse to be able to do that. Now this horse, it's got a very high hind quarter, so I think it'll get a lot of power if it gets up and running early, but it might also mean it can take some time to develop. So this one's a bit of a risky one for me to throw in there. However, I think it's got a deep girth, judging off its Yearling photo, got a big shoulder on it. Its pastern is sloping at the angle that I like. There's not much else to say. I've said that with most of the horses so far because they've all been horses I think can get up and going early. But I love Capitalist as a sire. He's probably my favourite sire because I just have so many of his yearlings noted down as ones to look at further from the sales. So Capitalist J-Lo is in. To recap, those two-year-old filly types, both by Capitalist, lot 127 out of the mare Adelong and lot 536 out of the mare J-Lo. Moving on to the 3-year-old colt staying types now. Lot 75 is a Maurice colt out of the dam Villa Rosa, presented by Arrowfield Stud. The mums had 3 foals to race for just 1 winner, but I thought this yearling, well, it did take my eye. Its pastern sloping correctly as I like it. It's got a big shoulder and it's actually got a decent hindquarter to make it a sprinting type early. So I think this horse could turn into a bit of a high Totsu, get up for a Blue Diamond early but progress for a Derby trip later on. Lot 108 is a colt by Palace Pier out of the dam You're So Good. You're So Good, 2 foals to race, both winners including the handy Amigo for Peter Moody and Catherine Coleman. This horse, I think, looking at its yearling photo, can develop into a staying type into the future. Palace Pier was a champion older male miler over in the UK. It just looks nice. It's got a straight knee, very correct knee. Its shoulders sloping at the correct angle from my view. It's got a very nice head. I'm happy to follow it and see who picks it up. I'm excited about this one, lot 298. A colt by So You Think out of the dam Crystal Bound. That might ring a bell to some people. Crystal Bound raced in the for Kieran Maher in the blue colours with a white dot in the middle. Took out the Capdon Teeb Stakes and was second in the Percy Sykes, so it showed a bit of potential on the racetrack. This is her first foal to date, and this horse just looks like a good horse. It's got a nice sloping pastern and shoulder angle, which is optimal for efficient movement. It's got a very correct knee, just looks like it's got a big girth as well, so it can take in a lot of oxygen during its races, and obviously can get more oxygen to the muscles that need it most during motion. I'm talking very scientifically now. I like this horse. Lot 845 is a Toronado colt out of Vinery Stud out of the dam Risque. In no way it's in relation to the Hayes trained So Risque, which I thought it would be. But Risque was a very handy racehorse. It's had 2 foals to race for both winners. Both those foals have been by sprinting sires. Toronado's a bit more of a staying sire, which is why I think this horse will get over a trip. It's a very tall horse, so I think we'll just take lots of time to develop and target those Derby races. It's got a good sloping pastern angle. I've said that with most horses, but that's why I like to highlight those horses, because it usually equates to good racetrack success. And yeah, I just think this horse looks very nice and I'm happy to follow it. So to recap that, lot 75, a Maurice Villa Rosa colt. Lot 108, Palace Pier out of You're So Good. Lot 298, So You Think out of Crystal Bound. And lot 845, Toronado out of Risque. Now moving on to the 3-year-old filly staying types. Lot 30 is by Maurice, presented by Arrowfield out of the dam Timeless Choice. Now I looked into this horse's pedigree a bit further because I didn't mind its yearling photo, and saw that the mum had produced a horse called Count de Rupee, who produced or had some racetrack success. I think it ran second in the Golden Eagle one year. Anyway, moving back to this yearling, it like I said with the last one, it's very tall, so it would just take some time to develop. It looks very correct, got a kind head, big nostril, good sloping pastern and shoulder. It just looks very correct. Lot 836 is a filly out of Cool as a Beal, presented by New Haven Park out of the dam Refer. Refer's had 3 foals to race. They've all been winners. That's immediately a tick. I love this horse's length across its back. It just means it'll get further over time and target those Oaks races. Looks like it's got a big, deep girth, can get in a lot of oxygen to help it over those staying trips. And I like Cool as a Beal as a sire. I think being a New Zealand horse, he can produce some staying types. So I'll be following this one with interest. Finally, lot 868, the Autumn Sun filly, presented by Arrowfield out of the dam Sabanchi, who's had 4 foals to race. All have been winners, some handy ones in there as well. The mare itself is a half-sister to Green Birdie, who was a good racehorse on its day. Like I've said with the other ones, it's got some great length across its back. The Autumn Sun got to a Guineas trip itself, and I think this horse is more a Guineas, 1,000 Guineas prospect rather than an Oaks filly. I just think it'll get the 1,600 to 2,000 meters ideally. So recapping those 3-year-old filly staying types, we've had lot 30, a Maurice filly out of the mare Timeless Choice, lot 836, a Coolers Abil filly out of the Dam Refer, and the Autumn Sun filly out of the Dam Sabunchi. So those are the yearlings I'm going to be following with interest at this upcoming 2025 Gold Coast Magic Millions sale. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said earlier on, next week I'm going to upload what to look for in yearlings from my views so that you can hopefully buy a share in a racehorse and have some success. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Until next video, bye for now.